What's up, girls? Good morning. How's everybody doing today, huh? Are you wanting out? Why are we late? Huh? You're usually out by now, all over the yard, messing up Grandma's mulch.
There you go.
Well, Grandma's helping me today, so we don't come out here at the crack of dawn. You know, we come out at the crack of sunrise, correct?
Makes sense to me.
Makes sense. We welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grandpa Doss Farms.
Oh, Grandma Doss Farms.
She's a rookie. Gotta forgive her. Grandma will let you do the honors, let those birds out so we get going, but I need to tell them what happened. I come out the other day, and you know, we have 22 chickens, 20 females, 2 roosters, and occasionally I give a head count, maybe every couple of days, you know. So I came out to feed them in the afternoon, actually, and something just didn't feel right. So took a little head count, only 21, and we lost a bird. We lost Daisy. Daisy was the little barred rock who looks like, thank you, Grandma's gonna do the scratch while I talk. Looks like Harrietta. You know, folks, we don't have a great deal of predator pressure here at all. I do know in the mornings, you know, the birds will go maybe 30, 40 feet, some of them kind of out in the woods. That's usually around 7 o'clock, 7:15, and you would think all the other, you know, your coyotes, your raccoons, they're all done for the hunting for the night. So I don't know, maybe a random fox came through. It could have been a hawk maybe during the day, I don't know. The last time I had Daisy on film was April the 24th. And I feel just, you know how I am, it hurts. It's been over a week now, and you know, I've walked the perimeter. There are no traces, no signs. The birds don't seem to be really super scared. You're doing all the work, I appreciate it. Hey, I'm gonna go on vacation, just leave you here.
I've never been this close to them. I've never been, you know, they're following me.
You know what to do next?
Well, I was gonna put a little bit of layer feed in there.
All right, and then the wormies and water.
I'm not doing the wormy dance or the wormies. That's on you.
Okay. So anyhow, I don't know. I've looked and looked. I knew letting them out in free range, there was a risk, folks. There was a risk this would happen. And sure enough, it did. Now, am I going to go back and put them all back in the yard and fence them in again? No, because then they're back to only eating grain and, you know, scratch. And I don't think you can give something to them, then take it back because you panic. You know, I know a lot of farmers will say, oh, I lose a bird a month or a couple of birds, you know. What's different about ours than other places is I name them all, and they're all pets, you know. So when we lose one, it ain't like you know, well, we just lost another bird, I'll go get another one. And I'm not gonna replace her. You know, we still have plenty of birds. In fact, probably 22 in this coop might have been just a little bit crowded, you know, and I'm not, you know, believe me, I would have keep them all for forever. Now, also today, stick around. You know, last time we talked about Grandma and a couple of appointments she had coming up. Well, she had her another appointment this week, so there's more information about that to follow up on, and we're going to cover that in the Rock and Talk after we feed everybody. We're also going to go to Menards today because the birdies are still getting Grandma's mulch. I'm glad look at her just working away back here. Isn't that something? And I'm yakking. So we're going to go get some mulch, and I think we've come up with a solution to keeping the birds out of the mulch. So we're going to try that because we found something at Menards we're going to get. No. I tell you what, it surprised me. So many people were wanting to, you know, have dinner, you know, and I can't do that. Let's get the wormies. I need to get the wormies.
I know, I'm getting out of your way. I'm just.
Hi, girls. Usually there's a lot of bugs. Who wants to get bugs? Come here. Look at the bugs. Come here. Get them, Goldie. Get them. These bugs get in there. There you go. That a girl. Get them.
This is why I don't eat before we come out.
Oh, really? Oh. Now you're still in the picture for the. You're still in. You're not out of the picture for the wormy dance. Are you okay?
I'll just go.
There you go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. This is Matt's version. Dun, 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 dun. The little icky shuffle. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun,
watch out for red.
Dun, 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 dun. Yay! You know what I've just noticed? They all turned their backs too. Look at them. They're looking at me.
I'm in trouble because I didn't get up as early as you guys.
Normally by now they are roaming free and wide all over the place, you know. So they're a little bit behind, a little off. I'll throw some wormies out here. They're okay. They'll be fine. Here we go.
Yeah, you'll live.
Yep. Let me take some and put them. I got to put some inside here for the ones that don't come out much. I want to check and see if the broody ones are still broody. Is there birds in there on there?
Yep.
2 of them?
Yep.
Oh, those girls.
One of them looks like, well, she's the same chicken, I can tell you that. And there's an egg up here.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see.
It's warm, so somebody just laid it.
Yeah, look. Chick Norris right here. And this is, that's May West. That's May. Golly, girls. That's right. I'll get them later on. I'll have to get them out. So I'll tell you. Now you see the birds. They've already see them. They're over there.
Oh, I know. They saw
See
me
'em?
over here, and they said, "Hey, she's over there. Let's go get her mulch." And they all went. Pfft.
This will be short-lived, hopefully. Beep Beep takes his all the way over there to your bird feeders. They're living a good life.
Oh yeah.
You know.
For now.
Just watch out for predators, folks. We better get over there because the little goats and the doggies are wondering why are we not being taken care of. Hi, guy. Good morning. Bottom. Here you go. Somebody sent us these. They're a dental stick, but they're a little bit different, and they seem to really, really like them. So thank you for whoever did that. Uh-oh. Hey, would you grab that bucket?
Yes.
I'll
Oh,
let
no,
the
no,
parents
no.
look what they're
Sissy,
doing.
out of the bucket.
Huh?
She was in the bucket. I got her out.
Okay.
Hey,
Thank you. I made a boo-boo.
you're a goat, not a pig. You're a dog. Oh, my goodness.
Hi, Tissy. Somebody said she does this. What was it? What reason are you doing this? Because it makes you feel secure or something, or total trust, or
He's got thorns in his tail.
does he really? That's a pain in the butt, isn't it? Here, I'll put him up here while you get it back there. Might have to break it off or something. Sissy.
Oh,
Have you-
wait. Whoa.
Yeah, hang on. Come here, buddy.
I know. I didn't say good
let me
morning
break
to
this.
you.
I know, honey. Just a minute, buddy. Let me. Oh, you're dragging that bushy tail through the bushes. Does that make sense? Oh, goodness. Say, look at that. Let me break this off.
All right.
Up here, anyway. I break it in little chunks.
Come here, buddy.
Get it off.
Sissy. Oh, Sissy. I just need to be a little bit taller.
You need to be a little taller. It does
Oh,
help.
my goodness.
Buddy, you tell you what. There's
She's
a word for
pushing
this
me.
called matted. Goodness gracious.
You made it in the bucket. I can see what's on your horns and your forehead.
Get this
Maybe you
out
should
right
go live
here.
with the pigs.
There's one. All right, one more. It has one
Oh,
thorn on it. One
can't-
thorn.
Can't stand how
There he goes.
dirty
Well,
they are.
there's one more piece right there. No, he's not gonna. That's all right.
Trying to get the thorns out. Hold still.
Yeah, hold still, buddy. Just one
Okay.
more. You get it?
Got it.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's go let the little ones out first. Hi, boys. Good morning.
Don't have any
Grandma.
treats.
Dear Grandma. Oh, look. Look. I can do tricks. You see. I do tricks. Come on. I walk on my hind legs. Abu, and he gets on that, and if you can't get him off.
You don't need pig food. You
So,
don't
Grandma, what you
need
got?
pig food.
What
Huh?
you got, Mom? What you got?
I
Oh,
got
I know.
nothing, guys.
I know. Let's go down here and take care of the big ones, and we'll get you guys. Okay?
You know, one thing we do need to talk about. I know you and Matt let them jump up on you now,
Yeah.
but they're going to get bigger.
Right. Right. So what do you want to
You
do
got to
about
think
that?
about me. When they start
What-
jumping up on me.
What do you want me? Do you think they can be trained to say
Well,
no?
yeah, they can be trained. It's
Can they
whether or
really?
not you can be trained.
Well, you better start coming out here more often. Last night we talked about. I almost left them out all night. Almost. I think there was, maybe tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night.
Okay, maybe
Yep.
tonight.
Maybe tonight. It's actually warmer out here than I thought this
It is.
morning.
It's pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm glad. It's really nice.
I didn't need a jacket, but
What's up, boys?
I know, not cute.
Well, we're not going to get in front of the big ones, 'cause we know what they do. But we will follow you
There's a song. I will follow you.
wherever you.
I bet there's a turtle over there.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold on, folks. He's got something. He's pawing something. I had to save one the other day. Hang on, guys. I know the babies are crying. Hey, let him go. Let him go. Yeah, it's a turtle. Let him go.
Come on.
Thank you for finding him, though. Hey,
Leave
hey,
it.
hey,
Leave it. Leave
Hey,
it.
Riley.
Good. Leave it.
Leave
Good
it.
girl. Tell
Good
Grandpa.
girl.
See, I know leave it.
Hang on. Hang on.
I know
Let me get-
leave it.
Turtle, listen, you guys have got
Yeah.
to quit coming in here. Look
You're
at
such
me.
a good girl. I'm
Look
so
at
proud
me.
of you.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Hey.
No. Here, let's
Set it free.
hang on.
Leave it.
Leave it. Hang on. Here.
You know, leave it really good.
Go. All right, there he goes. Go, turtle. Turtle hunters. Hey, Rambo, did you find a leaf off from a tree, buddy? You guys are so cute. You know what? All right, I got a new strategy.
What is it?
We'll go feed the pigs, and then we'll work on my new strategy for letting them in.
All right. They still think I have treats.
Huh?
They still think I have treats.
Oh, they do. I know. You know, I have to say that coming out here and hearing these pigs do that, sometimes that's annoying. It's annoying. It really is.
I agree with that.
Oh my goodness. It's like, guys, girls, please. Shh, I know I've got you covered. Would you talk to them or sing to them or something?
It's Lola. She's the loudest.
Lola is? Oh no, it's those two. Lola was asleep. She heard it though.
She's
So now
awake
you're
now, and
Lola.
that's Lola. That is Lola that you're hearing.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Did you notice that Riley has leave it down pretty good?
When did you tell her to leave it?
The turtle?
Did she leave it?
Yeah. That's how
Really?
come you were able to pick it up. Riley's getting it. I'm sorry, Revel's getting it. Riley's got it. It's Grandpa. Say it, repeat after me. Leave it. Come on, leave it. You can do it.
I can't do it.
You know, I
can't do
laugh
it.
though. I listen to what you're saying
What?
and you're like, oh no, you can't have the turtle. No, you got to put him down so we can set him free. They have no idea what you're saying. None. Not anything that you
I try
just
to
said.
reason. I try to reason with them.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what? Here's a funny story.
how'd that work with the
Here's
kids?
a funny story. Me and Kyle and is that how you say it? Or Kyle and Matt and I have boys' day out on Thursdays, right?
Right.
And Kyle gets in the car the other day. We're talking about.
You better feed them so they can hear your story.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. So hang on a second. Let me get this going.
And by the way,
You
don't
pick
do
up
what
the
Matt
camera?
did.
Yeah.
Don't face plant when you go
I'll let you
across
pick
there.
up the camera.
Okay.
Camera lady.
All right.
Don't do what Matt did the other day.
Don't do what Matt did.
Well, I've already done
Pick
it
up your
15
feet.
times. I just didn't get it on film. Up and over. All right, here we go. Hang on.
Oh my goodness.
There you go, hon. There you go. Can you see me doing that when I'm like 75?
Yes.
If God lets me live that long?
Yes, I can.
Can you really?
I really can.
I will, if I can. If I can, I will. All right, girls, listen. Everybody be good. I always do when I come over here, I always do a tick check on their ears, everybody. That's why I'm doing this. You know, like I'm petting them, but these are good girls. Their weight is so good. I think their weight is so
I
good.
think it is too.
It's very good.
It's been a little while since we've done
Yeah, I
the
know,
way, but
but-
last time there was no change.
But
so.
they're very trim on the sides, you know.
Yep.
Lola looks real good. I love the indentation she has right here. You know, you can see a little, you know, it's not just like all one piece here.
Well, she's got a little pep in her step too. I mean, you see her every morning out here, you know, getting stuff
Moving
out
around
of it.
and eating grass and all
Yes.
that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think so.
She has her afternoon siesta where
Oh,
she
my
does
goodness.
not
Yeah.
move. You don't even know that she's alive.
I know. You know, she is broad-shouldered right here too. She's just like a little bull. You know what?
Yep.
I think she could go toe-to-toe with Frank. I really do. You know what? Franklin and against Lola. Lola would win. She'd get underneath him and just flip him over, wouldn't you, girlfriend? There you go. All right, what was I saying? Colin Shannon. Yeah, about the dog. I could not remember the name of Bruno, and I'm thinking all kinds of, what's the name of that dog, Bruno? And he was telling me, oh, Bruno, what does he do? He sits up, he shakes left-handed, right-handed, he knows his ABCs, he can count to 10. You know, he lists off 100 things that Bruno can do, and I turned and looked at him and said, our dogs can't do nothing, but I said, they're great livestock guardian dogs. They're great, like they bark, they do all that kind of stuff, and we were laughing about it because, you know, Kyle and Shannon love to train the dogs, and they're very
good at it.
They're very good. They're everything I should do.
They are the reason I learned a lot of things with Libby. Now, I did put her through some professional training, but I learned what I learned with Libby from them. And I've carried it over with these because you don't have to have a whole lot of commands. I mean, leave it is so much easier than the sentences that you compose.
Well, I know, but it's just what comes out.
When you come out here, come up with a catchy tune for Leave It. Matter of fact, there's probably a song, and you could probably sing it.
Leave it
No.
on a jet plane.
No, that's not
Don't
close
know
enough.
when I'll be back again.
That's not close enough.
Oh, leave it.
Okay, let's
All right.
leave it.
But anyway, Kyle just gives this great big dissertation. Y'all know how Kyle is, you know, he can tell you 100, you know what I mean? I love him. He's.
You don't talk near as much as Kyle.
Oh, I know. I don't? That's a good thing.
No, that was I was being a little sardonic.
Oh, you being sardonic?
I was. Now,
I love it.
What are we getting there?
I love it. They're getting a little grain, but see that? Look at that. Look. See how much grain is in there? Very little little grain. That's 4 to 1.
Okay.
And the rest of it's Timothy grass. Are we
All right,
good?
we're good.
Okay, good.
I approve.
All right. So anyway, our dogs know how to sleep and eat.
One got loose.
Yep. I didn't let him loose. Now what do we do?
Well,
Now what do we do?
thank you, Rebel. Tell him
Yep.
get down. Say
Come
don't
here,
jump on
goat.
Grandma. Here, let me have the food.
Huh? Well, no, the food's how you get him back
Oh,
in.
gotcha.
Green
job, Rebel.
train.
Good
Come
job.
Here. Come on, buddy. See how this works?
Good job, buddy. Look at
See how
him.
this works?
He's
Come
helping
here.
you.
Yep. Come here. Come here, Gizmo.
Back
Gizmo.
up, Revel.
Come
Back
around
up,
here.
buddy.
No, you get out, or
They're
leave
trying
it,
to
or
help.
get out, or leave it, or go away, or something. Come here. Come on, buddy. There's too many people here. Come here.
Come here, Gizmo.
Come here, Gizmo. There we go. Green training for the win. I rub that in every time I get a chance.
Come on, guys.
Here, let me have that food, or they're never going to leave you alone. All right, boys.
I don't
so,
have it. Come on.
I've been leaving this gate open and feeding the 2 big goats. Well, the little goats now are becoming so familiar with just running on in there that what I'm going to have to do, starting now, we're going to shut this gate. Get back. Hang on. Hang on, buddy.
Go
Hang
ahead.
on. Get
Oh,
back.
you're not letting them in, you mean?
No, that's the whole point. No. And they'll just stay out there until I get this done. Now,
so proud of you.
I knew it. Gizmo, I knew it. I thought the only thing that could happen.
Gizmo's in here.
Huh?
Gizmo's here.
Oh, I'm sorry. A boo. That's a boo. He went through the coop door and figured out. He went, hey, wait a minute. Now what? You little, look at here. You little rat. Come here. I know. Well, here, you take that. All right, let's go out here now. Come here, boys. Come here. You shake, rattle, and roll this. No, you sissy brother, you stay out till they're
Go
completely
get
done.
food.
All I do is this. I hang this over here on the fence.
What are we going to call that dance?
I don't know. I know, folks. It's a little chaotic, but I put a little here and a little there. There we go. 2 eat out of one hand, 1 eats out of the other, and then everybody thinks it's fair. So what we do while the big goats are eating, we do a little of this. Here we go. Come on.
Now, Sissy says you're leaving me out, so maybe I need to come over here.
Well, they're just eating what falls on the ground. All right. A boo eats a little slower. Here, you guys. All right, now we're good. That's all you get. That's it. That's it. Was that not easy? That was as smooth as it's ever gone.
Rambo just jumped all the way from the top of that down.
I know. They've done that before.
Good puppies. Come on, let's go down. You got some food down here. Grandma made sure you got food. Come on. You did so good. Yes, you did. You good girl. Rebel's a good boy.
You looked like remember back in the the 70s and the 80s, you tie your sweater around your waist.
Well, I would have laid it down somewhere, but I would never have found it again.
That's correct.
Or it would have been shredded. So
That's right. I can't wait till you're, I'm going to say, completely retired.
I'm close.
You are, and actually you've kind of partially, you know what I mean? You're working much less hours because.
I'm only doing things right now like payroll so that other people will get paid until
Well, and trying to find a replacement.
Yes.
So you're giving them a little bit of a chance. But other than that, there's a lot of times now Grandma's going and putting 3 hours in and then coming home. So that's working out pretty good. And look at me. Look what I'm doing.
nothing.
Nothing. That works out great for me.
Maybe I'll get you trained after I retire. What do you think?
Oh my goodness, honey! 44 years later.
I know,
what are
that's
the
true.
odds?
I've had 44 years
you're
and it
not,
hasn't worked.
Yeah, you're
I'll have to give up on that thought.
I'd say your chances of success there are slim to none. How's that? There you go. Oh, you missed one.
I did.
You got it.
Everyone
There you go.
counts.
Good job. There's one right there. See it?
Nope.
Right there.
You
See
pick it up.
right there. See that one? Look at that. They might lay on that. See that right there? Ah,
Are you going to inspect my
Good
job
job.
every time I do it?
no, because you know what you'll say?
Do it yourself?
Exactly. Hey, I'm going to walk down here and put some hay in this feeder.
All right.
Now, this has worked out, folks, fantastically. That's a word, fantastically. They come in here, they can all get around. Now, I do have to say that when Fox is in here, Fox is a holdout, man. He still wants to be the bully, you know. But now P-Dub and the others can sit in here and eat. We are going to get, we talked about it, we're going to get another roof here.
Right.
Because this is essentially, it's a protection, you know, if they want to come in here and hide, whatever, from whatever, you know, I mean, the doors are open. But we're going to get another roof just like this.
Yeah, because when I came home yesterday, the 3 littles were in here asleep, and the dog was in here too. They love to come in and just lay around the feeder. And, you know, it would be nice having the shade, especially in the summer.
Okay. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I do too.
So we're going to get one of these today or whenever and get it up. Now that we know how to put it together, it shouldn't take us 3 hours, maybe 2 hours, 45 minutes.
True.
And we might not even need the instructions.
Yeah, true.
Right, so anyhow, so we got this. This is working out really well. This is kind of their favorite hangout now. And I'll have to be careful. This can get thick pretty quick.
Yeah.
And but that'll make great compost too. You know,
True.
That hay, it degenerates a lot. Degenerates. What is that the word? It decomposes a lot quicker than the straw, or even that other kind of hay that Bermuda does.
We're getting close to gardening, aren't we?
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, we can actually do that anytime.
Okay.
Plant a garden, get the garden planted. So that'll be on maybe our next video. All right.
Sounds good.
Now we're not a gardening channel. You're not going to learn a lot. We're not
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, well, it's taken me. This is my 3rd or 4th year, right? So yeah, that'll be fun too.
Put our cats on the outside. You know what I mean? Put the fence behind the cats.
Just wanted to show you all. This is what the chicken. They did this yesterday, by the way. There's nothing new.
No, it's nothing new.
But as I told you earlier, we went to Menards and then we got something. I hope this works. But they have this. Probably some of you are already familiar. This little garden fence here. It's 32 inches tall, and it comes in 8 feet sections. They could squeeze through here.
Oh, I think they will.
Do you really?
I really do.
Oh,
I don't think they will on the other side because it's already higher, but I think they'll get in here.
Do you really?
Yep, I do. I think they're over there watching us, planning on it now.
They are in a meeting, big circle,
That's what I figured.
talking about it.
They're saying, hey, let's let them get it all put up before we show them that we're not that stupid.
Right. Folks, what do you think? What are the odds?
They're laughing too.
They're laughing too.
Going, these people really think that fence is going to keep
Man.
those animals, those chickens out of there.
Well.
Wait, we got to put the cats back in there because the
Okay, here.
the cats have definitely deterred them.
Yeah, you have to put it behind.
Putting them right back in the holes they were in.
Just 3 of them?
Mm-hmm. No, there's 5.
Should we call the chickens all over and show them this? And have a little talk?
You would.
Little chicken talk?
You would do that, wouldn't you?
Bark, 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 bark. Uh-oh. About knocked it down. Might have to move that one a little bit. You're on the rocks, ain't you?
Yeah.
Foundation. There you go. Okay, so that's one side. You really can't see it. Can you all see that? Yeah, it's this high. Right there. So I don't think they'll get up there. You know what?
I hope not.
All right. How's that?
I'm going to bring that grass down here and sit it right there. Maybe that'll discourage them.
Okay. I think, Miss Kitty. I agree.
Yeah, the columbine we will probably move. Either that or I thought about taking this azalea because it could scoot over. It could come this way some, and that way we wouldn't have to move the columbine. This one's too close to the bleeding heart actually, but we could just cut it back.
Well, the fence is up, so we'll see. I don't know, guys. See if that works or not. We'll find out, won't we?
Yep.
Now, with the sun out like this and all, they won't be coming out until later. When it gets shady,
True.
they're going to be hiding.
And I think our hostas will be okay in there.
Mama's joining us for the rock and talk. See, Miss Kitty. Well, we got a lot done today.
We have.
You know, appreciate you helping me too. Very, very, really bunches. Well, the rock and talk, you know, we probably ought to address that because of the thumbnail and, and title, right?
Right.
So,
well, here's the thing, okay? You know how I always tell you that you need to find something positive to thank God for. I thank God that I had a kidney stone. because in the process of having a kidney stone, they found this mass that they thought was either in my bladder or on my bladder. Turns out that there is a mass, and it is not in the bladder. It's large enough that it's covering part of the bladder, but it's more ovarian related. And I've had a partial hysterectomy, but this is going to require a full hysterectomy. And there's 2 different blood tests that they can give you to determine protein levels, I think it is. And one of mine is high, which is the one that is for ovarian cancer. Now, it's not a test for ovarian cancer. The only way they can figure that out is by removing this mass and everything else, and then doing a test on it to
Biopsy.
see. Well, I don't know if it's called a biopsy. Maybe it is.
Okay.
I think once it's out, they do some other,
Okay.
I don't know what it's called, but anyway,
Gotcha.
that's how they really determine whether it's cancerous or not, and that will determine whether or not I have to have any other stuff besides just the surgery to remove it all, or if there's any chemo or radiation. My doctor did not have the results of the MRI when she had her nurse practitioner call me. And basically, I had an appointment here in town with a gynecologist, and they said, we want you to go to an oncologist, a oncologist, or the other way around, in Springfield. So they gave me a referral. I got a call from them, and I go May 15th for that. So that's where we are right now. It hit us at first. It hit us that first day pretty hard.
Well, the phone call we got first was one of those where they want to cover all the bases.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to tell you the best possible news.
It's the worst case
It's
scenario
the worst
that
case
they tell you.
scenario, and then everything else. Anything else I would imagine that happened after that, if it wasn't that bad, it's good.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty frightening phone call.
It was. Fortunately, we were both here together. But you know, the first thought that went through my mind, and this is the honest to goodness truth, well, Lord, if this is something that can help somebody else, and I was thinking of all of you people out there, because I know several of you have had to deal with cancer, you've had to deal with things your entire life, your entire adult life. There's some of you still dealing with it now. There was a lady that made a comment the other day that they found a mass and that she was going to have it removed. And I started to comment, and then I thought, well, I'm going to wait. I'm not worried about this. I did have a peace about it. I told you that day, even with the bad news, I had a peace about it. Not necessarily that it wouldn't be cancerous, but that if it was, we would just deal with it, and God already had it, in His control. And that is truly how I feel about it. I mean, eventually we're all going to be, out of this world, whether it's by rapture, whether it's by, we have no promise that there's going to be tomorrow. We could have a car accident and be gone by tomorrow. You never know. So I had resigned myself to, and I think I already kind of had a feeling in the back of my mind that this might be what it was, because I had the CAT scan first, then I had a ultrasound, and the lady told me going into the ultrasound, can't tell you a lot of details, but she is one of those that if you watch her face and you listen to her because she mumbles to herself, I was getting all kinds of vibes from that. And then based on that, they went ahead and did an MRI, which apparently showed them a lot. Now, we went to the urologist together Wednesday, which that was just a kidney stone follow-up. But the hospital that we're with has an app, and if you sign up for that app, you actually get your test results before the doctor even has a chance to review them. So the MRI, well, let me back up. We went to the urologist and we were talking to her about it, because my question was, okay, is this also affecting other organs like the bladder? And that would have been a urologist question. So we talked to her about it, and she was so gracious. She had the images, even though there was no report yet, she had the images. She showed both of us the images of the mass, so we got an idea of how big it is. Showed us the location. We were able to ask questions. She told us up front, this is not my area of expertise, so I'm not going to be able to, she said, plus I don't have a report. She said if I had a report, maybe I could answer more questions, but she was amazing. So we've been through all that. Now all that we have left is going to the oncologist in Springfield on the 15th, and that's when, we will find out the details of the report. But the report was pretty clear. I mean, it had a lot of positive things in it. It was not just the worst case scenario. Matter of fact, I would go so far as to say they think it's benign something or other. I can't even pronounce it, but it's a description of whatever the mass is. Or it said low stage, whatever this thing is, and then carcinoma, which is the cancerous side of it, but it said low stage. That's where we're at right now.
Couldn't put it better myself.
Well, I want to add one more thing because, growing up as a kid, and I'm sure you all have heard of Billy Graham, and I was flipping through Instagram today reading things. I look at it this way. I know if something happens to me tomorrow, where I'm going. I know my Savior lives, and I know that He died on the cross for my sins, and I've accepted that. And I'm not afraid of dying. I don't necessarily want to right now. I'm enjoying time. I'm looking at retirement, but if that's God's decision, I know where I'm going. And I would feel like I wasn't doing my job after going through all of this and thinking that maybe there's one of you out there that might be able to benefit from this if I didn't tell you that. Because if you don't know Him as your Lord and personal Savior, and if you don't believe in Him, I believe I'd be checking out the Scripture, going to somebody that you could talk to. But you need to know. You need to know today, right now, especially the way this world is going. But this is not a fear. This is not a downer. This is I'm praising the Lord that I had a kidney stone that hurt, but it turned up something that I probably would not have found otherwise. I changed doctors to a female doctor when we went on Medicare because I really had heard good things about her, and their whole team has been amazing. We have both gone to her, and yeah, I feel very blessed to be where I'm at.
And by the way, no kidney stones.
True.
No more kidney stones. She doesn't have any kidney stones. They even asked her, look, do you want to come back on an as-needed basis? Are you every 6 months, a year? Well, with Medicare, the way they set it up, you go twice a year for a checkup. And we say, hey, now let's just go get an x-ray every 6 months, and that way you don't have to worry about it, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we went from, I won't say down here, but it was that phone call to, a couple of days went by, and it kind of sits into what the reality might be. But I also felt like with your symptoms and all that it wasn't and the size of this thing, it was not up there. But I do get it when they tell you things, and you all have been through that, where doctors have to give you the worst case scenario. Mm-hmm. I call it cover your butt. All right, and then we got some increasingly good news, and whatever happens, But,
well, that report was the only good news we've had so far, because it was something that was very specific, and it said all the things that I wanted to hear. Now, again, we're not doctors.
Well, we had to look every word up.
We did. We sat out here.
She had the report, and I'm over here with my phone going, okay, now spell that.
We went to Dr. Google.
Yeah, spell that, I said, okay, then we did our own little self-interpretation.
Right now, the way the report reads to us, without any medical doctor telling us this, it does not affect any other organs. Mm-hmm. There was no...
Nothing in the lymph nodes.
Yes, no swollen lymph nodes.
Not attached to anything else.
Yes.
So anyway, that may be overeducating.
Yeah, maybe more information than you wanted.
And listen, what Leanne said about, talking about Christ and about God and her relationship, and you encouraging y'all, we do that because when we say we love you, mm-hmm. It's not love you like I love Leanne, or you love your kids maybe, but it's is it agape?
Yes, agape love.
Agape love,
as
brothers and sisters in Christ should have for one another. And so we say that because we love you and we care for you. And Jesus said this is what you're supposed to do when you become a child of His, is that you spread the word and you tell others about it.
Another lady commented the other day. She said, I've prayed about my condition, but I've not had any answers to my prayers. And she said, I think it's because I don't go to church. And she explained why she wasn't able to go to church. But you know what? Going to church doesn't save you. You can also pray no matter where you're at. You don't have to be in church to pray. Matter of fact, there's probably more hypocrites in church than there are saved people.
Did the thief on the cross go to church?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he ever made it.
I don't think so.
But he went to heaven.
He went to heaven. That's right.
So, Ralph said, when we love you, when we say we love you, we mean it. And to you that, I commented back and I said, you don't have to be in church to pray. You can pray anywhere. Well, for me, it's like a walk with God every day. I try not to handle anything on my own. I try to give God everything. And that's why I think the older I've gotten, it's easier to give it to God. This was something that, it's out of my control. you know, we can't push this on you. This is a decision you would have to make. This is a decision between you and God. And not everybody, unfortunately, is going to make that decision. But I'm just, if I can say anything, and I feel like right now I can, because I may be meeting my maker sooner than you, I know where I'm going to be. And even those that are left behind are going to grieve, but I won't be grieving. I will be fine. And this is not a sad video.
I'm sitting right here. I'm sitting right here.
But anyway, we don't want this to be a sad video. This is really a video to let you know where we are.
Right.
We will accept any prayers that anybody wants to put out there.
That's right. And we would be praying for you all, you know, again, every day. You
we
know,
are.
I read comments, oh golly, the last 2 or 3 days. So many people, 59 replies on one. So many people responding to people reaching out in prayer.
That's
so
awesome.
So much thank you, all of you who see the requests and answer. That is just fantastic. That's awesome. Because when it comes to that, guys, our prayers aren't any better than anybody else's.
True.
God does not look at us because we're on here sharing our lives. Man, we are no better than anybody else out there. Each one of us, fortunately, gets to have a relationship with Christ that is our own. We don't have to be like anybody else. Okay, and He understands us.
Just know, too, that we're not just consumed in prayer for ourselves. We're still praying for you all.
Absolutely.
I may not get to the comments like I used to. He's having to do a lot of it on his own. The other thing, too, we will keep you up to date. We will. No matter what the result is, we will keep you up to date. So you don't have to, I appreciate you saying, hey, I'm praying for you, but you won't have to ask us. We'll let you know. When we know something, you'll know. So.
Well, we certainly thank all of you for watching our videos.
We do.
We thank you for watching our kids' videos.
Because our kids don't watch our videos. No.
Our kids don't watch our videos. I think Matt does.
He does.
You know, they're all busy, and that's fine. But that's how we stay up with our kids, you know. And then we'll talk to them about it later on. So, but couldn't do it without you, folks. Couldn't do it without you. It's been an amazing, you know, amazing time, and it was 3 years, April 15th.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, and we don't know how much longer, but as long as we can physically hang in there and y'all keep supporting us, I mean, it's all about y'all watching. You know, if y'all quit tomorrow, I'll take care of the animals all by myself, me and Grandma, and I'll, you know, do whatever I have to do. So, but we've certainly enjoyed this, and we feel like it's where God wants us to be right now. So,
and it's also a very good feeling to know that we have a Doss Farms family community that we can come to, and when we ask for prayer, we know that I felt such a peace the day I went in for that lithotripsy for my kidney stone, because I knew there was people praying. I don't know that I've ever felt it that strong. So we thank you for that. We thank you.
Real quick, you know, we've kind of been remiss a little bit on things that we've gotten, but I won't. Somebody got me a Looney Tunes top 50 classics of cartoons, a DVD, which is one of my favorite. I love those old cartoons.
And you know who that's from?
I know who it's from.
I just making sure.
Oh no, I know who it's from.
Yeah.
And then we got, I got peanut butter from a lady is a great prayer partner with us. You know, 2 more things of peanut butter. That's actually, I used Jif. But this was off of Amazon. It was really good. She got us a really sweet card. I got 2 T-shirts. They actually came in alike, and but from the lunar eclipse, the solar eclipse. Something about you mooned me, or I mooned you, or what was that called?
I've been mooned.
I've been mooned. That's what it is. And I'm not sure who got me those. I don't remember.
Yeah, there was no
unless
Amazon.
Unless it was part of the other. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either.
Yeah, but whoever got me those, thank you so much. They're really cool.
They were in separate bags, though, so
Separate
was 2 different people.
Yeah, so if there was something else that we got that I need to thank somebody for, I'm sorry. We'll catch it next time. We kind of line things up on the, you know.
And we've gotten
counter.
a little remiss just from everything going on.
Right.
I mean, he has been at every appointment with me, every x-ray, every time I go to the doctor, he's with me. So he's been pretty busy.
I've learned more about women and their issues than I ever knew in 65 years, for crying out loud. I'm going, well, I didn't.
More than you wanted to know.
I didn't know that. I learned something.
Oh, my.
All right. We love you guys.
We
God,
do.
God bless you. And thank you again. Until next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
More than you want to know, huh?
It's been quite an education.
It has,
You know what I mean?
even for me.